again, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, calling the action tonight. Welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the Target Center. It's Saturday night basketball here on ESPN as we get set for Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets. Final week of the regular season, but certainly not the end of this season. This team looks primed. They're ready to make a nice long playoff run. And that's what they've got to do throughout this last few days of the season. Keep building the momentum. Play good basketball so that when that first playoff series comes, you are ready for playoff basketball and playoff intensity. Quick move to get inside. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam. Who's got basketball courage? We'll find out when this guy's driving down the lane full speed. Do you stand in front, hold your ground, or do you slide out of the way? Who's got basketball courage? To Paul. 8 seconds now on the 24. Blows past the defender. Ariza fires. Teague the rebound. Butler on the drive. To the rim. Oh, he threads the needle. Pretty pass. Hey, kids at home, you need to study this man's body control and poise as he finished that shot in the paint. Harden. Watch that cutter. Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Getting to the basket. A pretty Euro step. Puts it in off the glass on a nice feed from Chris Paul. That's excellent body control. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face. He punished the rim with that dunk. He nearly took the rim off. Paul's using the screen, looking to get free. He curls. To Harden. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. To Paul. Puts it out from three-point range as the shot clock goes down to 2. Keeps the play alive and scores. You've got to have a smart team to win consistently in this league. Good use of the mismatch and the attack and the finish. Oh, excellent screen. Anderson. He puts it up. Can't get it to go from close range. You contest, they miss. You don't, they score. It's really that simple. Ball comes loose, and they come up with the turnover. Throws it down. Jeff, when James Harden first started in his NBA career, did you have any thought he could be this good?
Well, he was terrific right away in Oklahoma City, but that was as a six-man. No one knows if a guy can make the jump from six-man to absolute superstar and carry a team like Harden has done. He has been consistent, he has been determined, and he has been as good offensively as any player in this league for a long period of time now.
And he curls in. To Paul. The screen is set. Denied by Anthony Towns. Oh, what a great second effort. It's still their ball.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. And when you hustle like that and save a possession, you help your team win.
To Paul. Nice move into the paint, and the ball is stolen. Gibson against Anderson. Oh, he loses it. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. We're down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Capella's denied.
This is one of the great defensive performances I've seen in a while. The number of shot blocks, and really range shot blocks, where he's coming from a long ways away to challenge shots at the basket and right on the block. Tremendous effort.
And a timeout called here late in the opening period. A little personnel change going on right now. Gibson. Ball comes loose. Here's a steal. Defensive pressure, perfect.
Right.
To Capella, looks to the post. Paul curling in to the basket. Tatum the rebound. Taking their time, letting the shot clock run down. To Johnson. Fires for two. He rattles it in. Pulls up for the shot. Marquez's shot way off.
Sometimes NBA players play the score, not the game.
Good, fantastic follow. What a putback.
Good defense turning into good offense here. Finishing a defensive possession with a rebound and then pushing the ball in transition that leads to a basket.
Throws it down in his face with authority.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Harden. Johnson's using the screen, trying to get free. Gets it right back. The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. Good solid entry pass. Harden's trying for low post position. Harden for two. Ooh, misses the inside shot.
Defend, defend, defend. Never give in. Good contest. Good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play.
Pass to the corner. Good setup with the entry pass. They double him. Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. 1 point lead for the Rockets. Sweet dish. In the paint. Oh, pretty pass and an easy two.
This is the type of action we've grown accustomed to in the NBA. This back and forth where the lead change often throughout the game. This is exactly the type of exhilarating basketball that I would pay to see.
Rose for two, shoots away. Nice finish around the rim.
When you're playing from ahead, you never take possessions off. Get the rebound, secure it, and then don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Keep pushing it at him and score in transition.
Screen set nicely. Harden on the drive, off the screen with the layup, off the glass.
It's hard to guard NBA-level athletes who can also handle the ball. Here, using his dribble drive opportunity, gets in the paint and finishes right at the rim with strength.
9 left on the shot clock. Anderson the rebound. To Johnson. Sweet entry pass. Harden for two again here. Just won't go for point-blank range.
Tremendous job making it difficult to get the ball to the basket.
Anthony Towns from the corner, a three-pointer. That three-pointer off the ball. Puts it down. The move through traffic from Karl Anthony Towns.
The lane looked like it was clogged, but all of a sudden he creates the blow-by and the angle to the rim and then just
Taken away by Anthony Towns. Throws it down. What a play.
You've got to keep pushing and probing. Set a tone in the first half. We're going to run it, and we're going to attack the basket in transition. He saw the opening, he took advantage of it, and he made the finish at the basket.
Gordon against Jones. Gets in the paint. Puts it up. Gets it to go on the lucky side of the rim. Eric Gordon has been the perfect fit for these Rockets. He's really rejuvenated here in Houston, Jeff.
and it starts with his health. The only thing that got in his way, both with the Clippers and the Pelicans, is injury. He's back healthy. He's got a great role for himself, being a great sixth man, and he fits in perfectly with this Rocket team who wants to center their offense around the three-point shot.
Nice catch and shoot. Able to knock it down. Minnesota's up by 7.
Transition basketball, critical to scoring enough points to win. It usually comes through great rebounding or forcing turnovers. Here, a forced turnover, pushing it up the floor to get the two-point basket.
Takes it to the rim.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Boy, they need to get something going here. Johnson's looking for the screen to get himself open. To Harden. Ball loose again. Oh, he gets the steal. Weaves his way to the basket, puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures. An 8-0 run for the Timberwolves. Gordon against Jones. At the rim. Marquez is unable to bank that one in.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Gets to the rim, and it's on to the line for a couple of free throws. He says no, but the ref says foul called against Rose. Let's have another look at that play. Knocks down the first one.
Knock that down. Way to knock that down. I got to shoot the rear box down. Box down.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Down into the lane. Oh, what a play. He gets the slam and the and one. Talk about insult to injury. Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Final seconds of the quarter, and he'll give it a try. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. The Timberwolves up by 13. All right, let's give it over to Jalen Rose right now.
The Timberwolves entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Rockets may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Field goals.
The Houston Rockets didn't make the best use of their shots in the first half. If they want to be competitive in this game, they need to find better looks. The shooting was certainly worse in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Let's check out the shot chart.
was cold.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And now, we've got today's games for you. These are the Western Conference standings as we near the playoffs. Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Can't hold on to the ball. Marquez for 2, lets it go. Capella, the rebound. He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. To Paul. For the layup, and the rebound grabbed by Anthony Towns. Whistle sounds, out of bounds. Oh, excellent screen. Ariza the jump shot. Shot won't go. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And we'll have a timeout.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
He's switching gears, throws it down hard.
Hey, when he gets a head of steam up like that, there's no one that'll step in front, and that led to the dunk.
Ball knocked out of his hands. Good play, gets the steal.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
Tied up and has to pass to Gibson. The catch and fire away from downtown. This fires from three-point range.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Marquez fires away. Harden the rebound. To Paul. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. Here's the screen. Oh, what a great dunk.
Your mama never said it was going to be easy. Attack the basket. You guys got yourself in this hole, this big deficit. You got to work your way out of it. You do it by going at the rim.
To Ariza, fires for 3 from the corner. In and out. That one halfway down. Double team closing in. What a dunk.
Hey, this is why this has turned into a blowout. Poor perimeter defense. Get broken down off the dribble. No help. No basket protection. No chance of winning.
To Anderson. The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Sets up to Jay nicely with the step back. Oh, the putback with authority.
And that kind of dunk makes an impression, Mike. He's letting people know he's down there.
Puts it in, and they take this lead into double figures. Screen set nicely. To Anderson. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Ariza on the drive. Swats that away. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Rockets ball.
Shot blocking is your last line of defense. If you don't have it, you're not going to be a great defensive team. Here, very good help defense. Came over and blocked the shot.
Oh, that. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Minnesota's up by 17. Marquez fires for three. Jeff Teague with the excellent feed. He's got 5 assists in this contest. He's the league's top scorer this season.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the 3 to drop.
To Capella. Shot clock says 12. Oh, rejected by Anthony Towns.
He has just been a defensive force in this game. Shot block after shot block after shot block.
Paul's looking to get free off the screen to Baamute. Passes it back to him. Shot clock says 1. Puts it up from downtown. Houston's definitely needing a big-time defensive play on this possession. Capella, the rebound. Paul, here comes the header. Curls in. Inside. Gets that one to drop. Chris Paul with 9 points and 2 rebounds. Careless ball handling and a foul called against the Rockets. That's only their first foul in the last 2 minutes, but the next one, and they'll be in the penalty. Here's the switch. Marquez from way downtown. Marquez's three-pointer off the mark.
This guy's a great shooter. They were on him like Velcro and forced the miss. Good defense.
Off the runner, and Taj Gibson with a nice look. Sinks it.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
The Rockets get the inbound in here. Hall against Teague. It's a loose ball. The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. Marquez. The Timberwolves with control on the rebound. To the rim. Oh, he's got the hot hand.
That's it. They can start warming the bus up because this one is over.
To Anderson. Nice inside pass. Paul the jumper. Unable to flip it in. A pretty entry pass. To the basket. Flips it up. Nice work on the adjustment and banks it home.
You are in absolute control of your transition defense. There are no excuses for not getting yourself back and ready to guard. They are pushing it right up their throat, right down their throat, and right at the basket.
Throws it up from deep in the corner. They keep it alive for a second chance opportunity. Passes it right back. Ball comes loose. Oh, not even close. It goes out of bounds. Puts it up for 2. Capella, the rebound. It's a loose ball. Ball. Forced to make the pass. Gets the wide open look for 3. And James Harden with the jumper. Puts it in.
He had time to lick his fingers
There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Strong rebound by Harden. And Houston's going through the motions. This game practically over at this point. And he'll head to the line with just seconds to go here in the fourth. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Teague. First free throw, perfect. Rebound corralled by Anthony Towns. And the game is over. The final score is 64-48. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
The Timberwolves got themselves a win here today. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Rockets put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Assists.
The Minnesota Timberwolves showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it. When you look at the game stats, you definitely get a more complete picture of this matchup.
Player of the game.
Karl Anthony Towns could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Let's have a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are some of the games on today's NBA schedule. With the playoffs on the way, here are the Western Conference standings. Check out the upcoming games for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.